Street Fighter II Turbo is a competitive fighting game released for the arcades from Capcom in 1992, which later to be released in America in 1993 for the Super Nintendo. Released less than its previous installment, Hyper Fighter introduces faster gameplay, new special moves, and adds characters, yet even improved character balance. There is no question why Street Fighter II is one of the most impactful and most important video game ever made. This game was such a phenomenal that varieties of ports are still being played, which all have noticeable changes and few tweaks. Before Hyper Fighter was at launch, Street Fighter II Championship Edition had 4 playable bosses and 2 players can be played at the same time. After that, however, Turbo is one of the lesser additions to this title. Street Fighter II Turbo still has the same mechanics as the other titles. As for the single player mode, lets you choose any of the 10 characters and take on opponents in an arcade style story mode. The Turbo offer characters to be customized with different colors, similar to Super Smash Bros. However, it doesn't change any attacks. The story is about duking each players out in every region as you reign supreme. Aside from a few color changes, everything but all still remains as the first few titles. This isn't an issue as stages and designs are so iconic, but maybe upset for some. Of course, the true difference to Street Fighter II Turbo includes faster gameplay, making combat almost unbearably but possible, and for sure pushes Street Fighter players to their limits. This little significant is welcoming, which all the 16-bit graphics are still appealing to this day. Street Fighter II, however, can be difficult to play, and also even hard to look back at it. The AL doesn't make the game as welcoming, which are frustrating for no reason. Spamming the buttons can only be the last option, but will not lead you to winning. Probably just because I suck at the game personally, and if you were to play with your friends, the game will be repetitive and annoying. The game controls can be clunky as the CPU can't register your moves on a high skill level, plus your health bar can easily be drained faster by a few hits away. Thankfully, the difficulty can be arranged in the option screen, but it is still hard. Street Fighter II remains to be one of the most important games in video game history, in which Turbo could have had been better. Overall, it is very fun to play and addictive as it can cause you to either be satisfying or dissatisfying. Street Fighter II Turbo is worth playing for all the nostalgia and endless replayability of battles with friends or by yourself. I give this game an 8.5 out of 10.